Christmas markets. They aren't just festive decorations, bright stalls, or holiday songs drifting through cold air. They're ancient rituals, winter sanctuaries where entire cultures reveal themselves through light, craftsmanship, and centuries-old stories whispered between snowflakes. Welcome back to Wanderlust Worldwide, the channel where we don't just travel, we time travel, unraveling the hidden histories behind the world's most magical destinations. Tonight, we follow the scent of cinnamon and pine through narrow medieval alleyways, glowing squares, and cities that transform into winter kingdoms once the sun sets. These are the top 10 cities, with Christmas markets in Europe, and each one is a world of its own. And before we dive in, if you love exploring the world through stories, magic, and mystery, then go ahead and tap that like button like you're ringing a Christmas bell, and subscribe so you never miss a journey into the extraordinary. 10. Vienna, Austria. Wiener Christkindlmarkt. Vienna in winter feels like stepping into a snow-dusted opera. The Wiener Christkindlmarkt, spread beneath the towering Rathaus, glows with chandeliers of light reflecting off icy cobblestones. Warm air drifts from stalls selling roasted chestnuts, cinnamon pastries, and mugs of steaming punch. Children glide across ice rinks, and classical music hums in the distance because in Vienna, even a Christmas market comes with a soundtrack. But behind the glamour lies a city shaped by winter traditions. Generations of artisans carved wooden ornaments, spun glass into glowing baubles, and passed their craft down like family treasures. Vienna isn't just beautiful in December, it's enchanted. 9. Strasbourg, France, Christkindlesmarkt. Strasbourg calls itself the capital of Christmas, and the Christkindlesmarkt makes the claim feel justified. This market is one of Europe's oldest, born in the 1500s and still beating at the heart of the city. Timber-framed houses lean above lantern-lit streets, and every square feels alive as if the old town itself is celebrating. The air is filled with warm pretzels, gingerbread, and Alsatian spices drifting between medieval buildings. Stalls are packed with hand-carved toys, candles, and ornaments painted with scenes of winter folklore. Strasbourg isn't just festive, it's a living Christmas story. 8. Prague, Czech Republic. Old Town Square Christmas Market. Prague in December looks like a fairy tale carved in stone. The Old Town Square Christmas Market feels like a theater lit by the soft glow of winter. Carols echo between centuries-old towers. Snow gathers on the rooftops of Gothic buildings. The astronomical clock ticks above crowds wrapped in scarves, watching lights shimmer across the square. You'll smell tralnik, the warm sugar-coated pastry twisting on open fires. You'll hear bells ringing from towers older than entire nations. Prague's Christmas is haunting, mystical, unforgettable, a perfect blend of ancient and alive. 7. Brussels, Belgium Winter Wonders. Brussels transforms its historic center into a festival universe known as Winter Wonders. The Grand Place becomes a cathedral of light. Its ornate facades illuminated in vibrant color shows that dance across the square. Vendors sell chocolates shaped like winter tails. Skaters glide across open ice rinks. Laughter spills into winding streets where the smell of waffles mixes with the cold night air. Brussels celebrates Christmas boldly, with spectacle, creativity, and heart. 6. Bruges, Belgium Bruges Christmas Market. Bruges feels like a snow globe brought to life. The Bruges Christmas Market, centered around Markt Square, is wrapped in fairy tale charm. Horse-drawn carriages pass beneath glowing garlands. The medieval belfry rises above the scene like a silent guardian. Stalls overflow with lacework, handmade chocolates, candles, and warm dishes that smell like childhood. The canals mirror the lights, turning the city into a watercolor painting brushed with winter. If there is a place where Christmas feels soft, quiet, and pure, it is here. 5. Cologne, Germany. Weihnachtsmarkt am Kölner Dom. Cologne's cathedral, massive and Gothic, towers into the sky like an ancient guardian. Beneath it sits the breathtaking Weihnachtsmarkt am Kölner Dom. Red canopies glow beneath the cathedral's dark spires. Choirs sing as snow drifts between stone pillars. Mulled wine warms cold hands while artisans carve wooden gifts in the glow of candlelight. Cologne celebrates Christmas with majesty and soul. A winter festival framed by a monument that has watched over the city for centuries. 4. Dresden, Germany. Striezelmarkt. The Striezelmarkt is more than a Christmas market. It's a historic treasure. Founded in 1434, it is one of the world's oldest, and walking through it feels like stepping across time. Here, winter is about craftsmanship. Wood carvers from the Ore Mountains, candle makers, toy sculptors, and bakers creating the famous Stollen, each preserving traditions with pride. Enormous Christmas pyramids spin in the night, their lights glowing on handmade decorations passed down through generations. Dresden isn't just festive. It is sacred winter heritage. 3. Nuremberg, Germany, Christkindlesmarkt. Nuremberg's Christkindlesmarkt is legendary. A market where tradition isn't just remembered, it's performed. The Christkind, a symbol of light, opens the market with a proclamation echoing across the old town. Mulled wine is served from gleaming copper kettles. Gingerbread fills the air with warm, spiced sweetness. Vendors wear historic garb, giving the market an old-world authenticity. Nuremberg's Christmas feels humble, warm, and deeply rooted. A winter story carried through time. 2. Budapest, Hungary. Vörösmarty Square Christmas Market. Budapest becomes a golden city in winter, lit by thousands of tiny shimmering lights. At its center lies the Vörösmarty Square Christmas Market, glowing with folk art, handcrafted goods, and the warm flavors of Hungarian holiday food. Nearby, the basilica becomes a canvas for a nightly light show, its massive facade painted in color. Steam rises from Forald Bor, Hungarian mulled wine. Artisans shape leather, glass, and metal in the ways their ancestors did. Budapest's Christmas is soulful and inviting, a celebration that feels like home. 1. Kitzbühel, Austria. Kitzbühel Advent Market. At number 1 is the snowy jewel of the Alps, Kitzbühel. The Kitzbühel Advent Market transforms the medieval town into a glowing winter dreamscape. Narrow streets lined with pastel houses shimmer beneath lanterns and garlands. Choirs sing softly near ancient church walls. Snowflakes drift through the air like slow-falling stars. This market feels intimate, filled with homemade crafts, local families, and alpine traditions kept alive one warm cup at a time. Kitzbühel is not just a destination. It is a winter world, pure, magical, timeless. Christmas markets are more than decorations. They are winter stories. Stories shaped by artisans, by history, by light and cold, by people who learned how to make winter glow. These 10 cities don't just host Christmas markets. They carry Christmas in their bones. If you felt the magic of this journey, please hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a chance to wander with us into the next glowing corner of the world.